All right, so I like to wait for these Polar Pass videos until the actual banner comes out, so I can look at who else is going to be on the banner and see the rates and everything like that. But I guess that's not really necessary with this one because in the news it actually tells you that the only acquirable SSR heroes are the new heroes listed above. Please check the drop rates in game for more details. So I'm assuming this is still going to be a 3% banner because it's just how it is. I wouldn't expect it to change that at all. But the only SSR heroes that you can get are the new ones, which is actually really, really good. So it's still going to be really interesting. Like, obviously, it's really nice that you can only get the new heroes, but I mean, I don't know. I still feel like it's kind of early for them to be releasing something like this, where you kind of need these heroes for certain stuff. They're like exclusive sort of heroes, but I don't know. They are very helpful for different things. Obviously, if you don't know already, the New Year's units, which are the ones right here on the top, and then the Valentine's units are obviously getting added to the banner. But the New Year's units are the ones that can guarantee you to get a specific demon. So if I'm not mistaken, it is for example, if you have this green demon Meliodas on your team and he has the right cosmetics that you need for him, it will guarantee you a Howlix demon whenever you actually get a deathmatch occurrence, which is pretty cool. That's pretty interesting, very unique, and I mean a lot of people might like that because they might need to be farming specific sorts of materials. If you want Howlix ears, obviously put him on the team, put him in the back slot or whatever you want to do with him. It doesn't really matter, and then run some boss battles and get a demon that's going to be a Howlix every time as long as he's on the team. So yeah, that's actually really, really cool. And then when it comes to the Valentine's units, it's whichever one you have on your team during the actual Hell raid itself. They only work for the Hell difficulty raids as far as I know. But if you have a specific one on fighting whichever specific demon it is, I'm not quite sure on which ones do which just yet. But for example, if you have a lane in your back slot while you're doing it looks like she's a red unit, so it would be for the Howlix demon. You're going to get an extra cosmetic upgrade that Howlix will drop. So this is a guaranteed drop, so it's kind of nice because it's going to double your chances. Because if you're the host, I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed to get one, and then if you have this Elaine, you're going to be guaranteed to get one. So that's at least 2 guaranteed, and then you might be able to drop them out of the chests or whatever from the actual drop tables of the Howlix demon. But it's just going to help you speed up and grab as many of these materials as you possibly can as quickly as possible, so that way you can start upgrading your equipment and stuff, because that's going to be a big thing, is the cosmetic upgrades that are getting added with Hell Demons. So, should you summon for it? Well, these are exclusive heroes that really don't come back as far as I know. I think they added some of the heroes to the New Year's banner, or not New Year's banner, the 1 year anniversary banner on JP, which was kind of interesting. And I don't even know which ones it was that got added. It might have been the New Year's units, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm super interested in this Meliodas because I want the costumes for my Demon Meliodases, and then I really like this Jericho a lot, and I want that outfit for my other Jerichos. So I don't know if... I'm pretty sure both of these units are kind of lackluster as it is. Like, they're okay units, but they're not like anything like super crazy that you're gonna want to pull them for and use them all the time or whatever. But the rest of the units are kind of whatever as far as I know. Like, they're not really good for anything else besides their specific demon use. So if you're really not worried about it too much, like if you're not worried about going for these cosmetic upgrades, then you shouldn't have to worry about these. And if you're not worried about like trying to get a specific demon and just rolling the dice, then you're not worried about these. You can completely skip the banner if you want to. I completely understand. I was really hoping it was going to be an Easton banner because I really want Easton to come out. I think she's going to be super nice for utility as far as like world boss teams goes and stuff like that. But this is what we got. So yeah, it's a hard call. It's really completely up to you. Obviously, they're your gems, but this is the nice thing about this is they're adding a coin shop like exchange for this specifically. So the Valentine's units, if you pull two of one of them, like if you end up pulling this is Zaneri and then you pull two dupes of her, you can actually trade those dupes for a copy of Jenna or Elaine, which is kind of nice. But obviously you would have to be having some mad luck to start getting like a lot of these like crazy. But I guess this is a really nice option if you just keep pulling the same ones over and over again. But unfortunately, it's only New Year's coins for the New Year's units, and then only Valentine's Day unit coins for the Valentine's units. So it's not completely interchangeable, which is kind of weird, because as far as global goes, this is all just one big celebration banner, and they're all coming out at the same time. So these really aren't really marketed as like New Year's units, and these aren't really marketed as like Valentine's units. But that's just the way it is. And then obviously it goes down, like it goes over a lot of their skills and stuff, but I'm not really too worried about that. You can look into that on your own time if you want to. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to summon on the banner because I want some of these units, and I think that would be cool. But this is such a huge like diamond fest. Like, you need diamonds to summon for the banner, and you obviously want to try to pull all 6 of these units because they all have their specific uses. They're exclusive units, so they don't come back all that often from my understanding, so you kind of want to grab them while they're here. Also, you have to buy a UR outfit set for each one of these characters for them to even get the bonus that you need for the specific use, which is another huge thing. So like, this is going to be draining a ton of people, I'm sure. I'll probably just do like a rotation or 2 on the banner and get a guaranteed SSR here and there, and probably just see what I get and determine whether or not I'm actually going to keep summoning on the banner or not, because this is kind of a toss-up, honestly. Like, I'm not super worried about it. The cosmetic upgrades are like nice and everything, but I'm not too worried about it. If I could, I would completely skip on the Valentine's banner, honestly. Just because I would rather save for Easton or, you know, newer units that are going to be coming out after this event is over with. But the 2 that I actually want the most are definitely Green Demon Meliodas and the Jericho. So it's a 2 in 6 chance. I've got a 1 in 3 chance that I actually get a unit that I want, but I still got to end up hitting that 3% SSR rate. So you're just going to have to make your own decision on this one, unfortunately. I can't really help you out too much because this is a really weird one to go for. Like, these are new units that have uses, but if you don't have Lost Vein, you may still be trying to get Lost Vein. Who knows, man? This is a really rough time to add this banner. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which is probably going to be a summoning video on some of this. So, I don't know. Best of luck to everybody. Hope you guys, pull anything that you need. And I'll see you later.